Hello everyone, I'm going to be streaming World of Warplanes tonight. Let's hop into a battle here quickly. Hopefully everyone had a pretty good day today. I'm going to be starting out with just a premium plane, the XFL1 here. Hopefully I got the settings right here. Since I have a different graphics card, different graphic card now, I had to toy around with the settings a little bit. Just to hopefully get it to where it's working right. I stream at 30 FPS, so trying to keep it the FPS low enough on my screen to where it's not like jittery and everything. So hopefully everything's fine. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we got Plateau first here. If you guys would like any specific planes, feel free to use the tank request command that I usually have. For planes here, just ! request. I made a little bit different overlay here just for World of Warplanes to where a little bit more minimalist. But while the requests won't show up on the screen here, they will show up on mine, and I'll do my best to get to them here. But hello, John, Dana, Obo, nice guy, Grigsby, and the guys that here earlier, Victor, Phil, YGM, and Carl. Quite a few of you guys for World of Warplanes here. Right, I think I'm gonna start out up here first. Hey, let me know if anything's messed up, like the audio or the frame rate, something like that, and I'll do my best. Last time I streamed this, there was some problems. It is a pretty fast-paced game at times, to where if it's like really, it looks like lag on your screen. I'll do my best to fix those issues there. Alright. Can there please be something for me to shoot here? Because of course I was the first one in here. Which I still have pretty much the same planes that I did last stream, outside of a few premiums. Oh lord, I need to. It's a little bit harder to focus. World of Warplanes is a little bit harder to like multitask with. Oh god. Here we go. Trying not to run into him. Oh god, my wing's damaged. Got a pretty nice hit on him. This thing has like a 37mm cannon, so you can take off just huge chunks of HP off a lot of planes here, as long as you hit them. That's, that's a important part. I think I can damage that, but who knows. It'd be very nice if another plane would pop up for us to take out. I'm not really doing anything here. I'm just getting shot by the enemy AA until... Unfortunately, we don't have anyone here to take out the ground targets. And I'm actually way too low to actually get up to those bombers. I'm just gonna exit here. That's one thing, okay, never mind. I see a defense craft. Hopefully I'm not too late here. I might actually die. Taking out the last little bit of ground targets, if you don't have enough, say, the AI defensive, like neutral planes to kill, I run into that a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna crash into him. I guess that works. Oh god, that wasn't good. Hello, Juan. Nice to see you. Yes, I can do my best to show like equipment and stuff. Yes, Grigsby. Let's say that guy's There's one fighter here, but he must be really freaking high or really low. I honestly don't see him. Who knows? I don't even care. Honestly, I get lost sometimes until I'm like a few battles in. I've played like a battle here or there, because I had to switch the overlay around a little bit from tanks. But outside of that, you know, I haven't really been playing much here since the last stream. But yeah, if you want to see any like specific types of planes, or when I'm in the hangar, just let me know if there's like a specific plane itself you'd like to see. I will do my best to get into them. I don't have a ton to wear. Pretty much right now I'm just grinding out credits because I have like 3 planes unlocked that I can actually move up to. Really, the Mosquito's the only plane I'm grinding. But I don't have the credits to actually buy them. So, yeah. Jabo, I'd say if it doesn't register sometimes, you know, usually it'll lock you out, but you spelled it wrong the first time. Alright, there. Oh lord. I'm glad I left where I did. When I did. But I'm gonna... I just need to pay attention a little bit better, because honestly I'm going the wrong way. There we go. I keep whenever I look over at the chat there, I'm kind of like lose my sense of bearings. So we'll head down here to retake our air base hopefully, but I probably should have went up to where our uplink is there, but that's my first fight. Which we finally, a little bit ago, it was about, I think maybe 2 hours, past 6,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Definitely was faster, oh lord, he's actually coming right at me. Faster 5 to 6 than it was 4 to 5. It only took maybe a couple months here. Oh lord. I need to remember that I'm faster than but I deserve to die there. I'm honestly just flying into like tons of stuff. Hello Rich, nice to see you. Alright. Now I'll be a little bit more a little bit more on point here. Alright. It looks like there's only one enemy plane up in like the northeast there, to where they should be fine. I'll head back down here to help out where I just died. Yeah, I do have the Spitfire, at least a premium one, and I also have the P40. I'm probably gonna go after the Pete here. He's the one that took me out last time, but if I can catch him fast enough before he outpaces me, we'll be fine here. There we go. That'll make things a little bit easier. Not that the defense aircraft are kind of toothless, but they're kind of crappy. They're pretty much just there to let you shave points off of, you know, the capture circles. Watch, now that I said that, one's probably gonna get behind me and, you know, take me out. Yeah, honestly, one of these days, you know, I don't play this enough to where I haven't changed my controls to switch different guns to different buttons. But yeah, I'm starting to stall. I know I'm a little bit too high. And yeah, oh my god. I'm sticking with this to freaking destroy this guy. A little bit too high and also going way too slow there. Thank you very much, Paul, for the subscription. Alright. Lord. Nope, I'm gonna promptly die here, most likely. My engine's just damaged, and I turned towards that guy not knowing he was a heavy fighter, and that was very stupid mistake there. My team at least is winning here. It's just I kind of like to have multiple spawn points, and I'm not able to get into the battle anymore because at some point once it's a certain time limit, or when the team gets to a certain amount of points, I think. But I think it's the time limit to where you can't spawn after that. But oh well. I did a decent job here. Yeah, not too great as far as the combat experience, but like 5th maybe, 4th or 5th on my team. But at least it looks like we're gonna win this one. So first up in the queue, I have a Spitfire request. Hello, Matt. Which I did play like a battle in this, so let me open up, see what I get here. Let's go with that one. This is like a special event that's going on in World of Warplanes, where I guess it runs from like what, like maybe 6 to 9 or something. It just ended. You can win some like special prizes and stuff, and potentially like free premium planes, stuff like that. Anyway, Spitfire. Get into that plane here. Which, as far as I can't get that to go away. Yeah, as far as what upgrades I have on this, usually what I see most people have on like fighters. Like I like accuracy, of course, because main thing is damaging other things, but adding a lightweight airframe to stuff so you can move around a little bit better and turn. And what was the other one I got? Polish, just the top speed. Granted, I guess I might actually demount and add that. I like to be able to turn stuff, you know, pretty well, because you know, my favorite type of plane is kind of just a fighter plane, being able to outturn people, you know, do damage, weave in and out. I don't do too well in the other ones. Like I still play them just because it's different, but I haven't exactly done too well in those types. That's nice, Oba. You guys are brothers? Oh, I'm glad both of you are watching. Hello. I already said hello, Matt. Again, when I'm in battle here, it's so much different than tanks, to where since I don't play this as much, but you know, it's a little bit more disorienting. Sometimes, you know, it's hard for me to remember certain things, but hopefully, you know, I have a P40 up after this. I'm gonna get enough credits to maybe start another plane grind. I have enough. You know, I have right now the tier 5 standard Spitfire, or not Spitfire, Spitfire, excuse me, unlocked and ready to go. And I also have a tier 6 and a tier 5 American plane spawning off of the P40, capable of being bought. I just need the credits for it. I've been spending a lot of my credits on putting equipment on the planes I already own, so it's really blowing through a lot of the credits I otherwise would have. I'm in no rush, you know, to like rush straight to tier 10, something like that. Well, I still turn well enough in a P40. YGN, this is a World of Warplanes stream, so no. I played World of Tanks earlier today. But more or less, I mean like turning as far as most fighters can turn pretty darn well, to where I do worse probably in heavy fighters. Ground attack I don't see, you know, played too well regardless. You just get torn to shreds, I feel like, with the way matches are now. And then bombers, yeah, I play them alright, but I feel like a lot of times you're just kind of helpless unless your team's decent. Either your team's too good and you're not really helping anything because your team has all the points, or your team's not doing well enough to where, ooh, I just crashed into that guy. I was trying to avoid him, but that was my bad. That's my problem. I always run into frickin' ally planes. My specialty. Right. Hello, Matthew Bridges. Nice to see you. Thanks for requesting a ground attack aircraft, Gracie. I technically am grinding one. I think it's like the tier 4 or something. Even though maybe I finished one, I forget. Biggest. Why the hell? I was like, why the hell do I keep hitting that button to zoom in there? Here's their ground attack, which I'm not gonna kill him. Get some shots on this guy. There's an enemy on me. Thank you for killing him. Alright, this guy should die pretty fast. Wait, never mind. I was leading him a little bit too much. Somebody please take him out before I run into him. I'm probably, you know, I was getting very close to frickin' running into that person. They're all up higher. I always, some way, somehow I find myself near the ground, like pretty much every single battle. I'm gonna let this person... Alright, I thought they were gonna fly basically right over me. Ooh, God. That's not very nice there, Gilbert. Ah, crap. So I say that thing can outturn me, which I got myself way too close to where part of the hello HD Pixels and Kevin. Bombers, yes, at least from what I've experienced. Really bombers though. Hey, World of Warplanes crashed. Awesome. Let me restart World of Warplanes. I have noticed that there is an update for the game recently, because whenever I play tanks, I see the you know, the updater working in the background. The game started to crash for me. I don't know what's it about, but it hasn't crashed for me much before this patch here. It depends. Basically, every Sunday for streams, we vote on a game that I play Tuesday nights. Where last week it was technically Dreadnought, but the servers crashed for that game. Alright, back into things here. Not that my team needs me, we pretty much won this. But I ended up playing Warplanes last week's stream as well. Right. But part of the important thing, which I stupidly did there, was you got to keep an eye on where the enemy planes are coming from, because you might be chasing one, but you could be like running yourself right into... Oh lord. Yeah, I got one plane behind me. Two planes behind me. Yep, this is no good. Hopefully though I can kind of outturn them, but it's still, once you start getting kind of outnumbered here, unless you get teammates to help you, you're kind of screwed. Yeah. I just got killed by pus. Awesome. But, you know, next week it might be World of Warships. Who knows? It depends on what gets voted in. It was very close. It was World of Warplanes here only won by 1 vote. Overwatch was going to be the other game for this week potentially. But basically with bombers, Kevin, they really only can damage ground targets. They don't have really any forward firing guns outside of like, you know, little turrets that defend you from other planes. But, you know, that's one thing where ground attack, you can at least fire at planes, you know, in front of you if you have to. But bombers pretty much you're just flying at high altitude and dropping stuff on enemies. But yeah, at least our team, you know, I find most matches are pretty much blowouts, which, you know, it's still fun, but more or less it gets a little bit old. You're on one side or the other. But as far as the planes I have here, so you guys can see, I have a couple extra planes from before. I bought the loot boxes in World of Warplanes. So the YP-29's new here. I think a couple others like this guy, the Model 81A, the XF4U. But as far as if you want to see a specific plane, I don't have a huge amount of planes to select from. But these are the ones I got. And then finally the SE100. Well, let me hop into the P40 here. As far as the upgrades, again, pretty much increased accuracy and the mobility there, or turning essentially. Alright. Trying not to wake Levi up here. But I'll probably, I want to throw in like a Mosquito match too. And just to at least get the double on that. I haven't played that yet. Hopefully, I'm going to try before the next World of Tanks stream, so that'll be Thursday morning, that I'm going to try tweaking the stream settings around a little bit, just to get things kind of finalized. Now that, you know, a different GPU, it switches a lot of things up, you know, in good ways. But I'm glad this morning worked pretty well with tanks, though. Nothing really major went wrong. But since it's a little bit shorter of a stream here, I'm gonna do, you know, I'm still gonna fit in 3 giveaways where it's start one here. Winner gets 1,000 Levi biscuits here. Person ping the center. I can go to the center. The hell. We get the... I don't think I've ever actually played this map, to be honest. But I kind of hate... I hate maps where there's only like a couple little areas. I think the ones that I like better typically have like 5. I say I really like the P40. Like I just finished a grind for, you know, the planes it unlocks, but I've liked it so far. Alright. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fighting here. Oh lord. I cannot aim for crap here. I'm fairly sure that this guy can... He's faster than me by a pretty considerable margins. I don't know why I'm chasing him, but... yeah, I'm not really able to hit him too well here. I gotta peel off here. Please stop shooting me. Yeah. Let's shoot something else that I'm not able to turn as fast as this guy, but unfortunately I don't have much help here. My team has pretty much died around me, which is no good. And yeah, this is where I really suck at, when someone's behind me. Where I know I'm slightly faster than him, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter much because you're usually not able to get away from the person, you know, the person that's behind you, unless you're in a heavy plane. But I have no clue. Like, we haven't gotten any other objectives, but oh well. Again, I kind of suck when people get behind me. And I'm, you know, in a fighter, heavy fighter, pretty much anything, to where I tend to do pretty poorly. I'm confused how, you know, doesn't look like the enemy really sent anybody to the other objective closest to them, and we're not able to even get the one that is really uncontested. Alright, let's get that guy out, hopefully. He's just zooming along in that frickin' thing. Yeah. He's basically just outside of my range now. I don't know if it's a bot or a player, but it's starting to annoy me. Come on. 3 HP. There we go. I guess I shouldn't have to help them. They're just about capped. Hello, Mr. Middle. Nice to see you. Merry Christmas to you as well. But it just seems like the enemy they have the center, and that's where they're spawning. Maybe I'll try to go around them, like... It kind of makes sense to me, I guess. Who knows, but like right now we're going like a plane at a time into them. Like, I guess I'm not going to be able to get around them unseen here. It's just... we're just going to get torn to shreds. Like, kind of what is happening to me right now. Like, we're virtually on they're on our spawn spot. And... yeah, I'm just... I'm reliving a couple battles where I've been... basically locked near my spawn a few times. I don't think there's really any hope for me to get over to that other objective that the enemies is kind of... oh lord. I am not prepared to... not prepared to shoot at that person. Timothy there. Yeah, he's way too far away now. Congrats, HD Pixels, on winning. I understand, Mr. Middle. But my team is... oh lord. What the hell here? I'm just gonna end up getting... see, this is, you know, the reverse side of basically what happened to the enemy team the last match. You know, our team, we're really not able to collectively push into them at all. But that's part of the... I like World of Warplanes. I have, you know, I enjoy it a lot more than pre 2.0 update. But kind of like I was talking about with the very lopsided matches, I find that really after like the first few minutes, you pretty much know who's gonna win. It's still fun, you know, fighting, playing, shooting things, but you know, usually when the map just shakes out for the first, you know, whatever teams capture the zones that they did, if your team's kind of ahead, typically you end up winning. And if your team's just a little bit behind, or in our case, we're pretty far behind because like they're going for that northern spot now, so our only hope is to grab the center before they actually get back. You know, it tends to be pretty lopsided, like the end points that you see up the top. But occasionally you get a few matches that are close, which are pretty damn fun. The close matches where like both teams are like seconds away from winning are pretty awesome. But luckily we just grabbed the center here, so we can actually spawn. I believe if we die, granted the squall line's here, so we can't anymore. We can't respawn. We could respawn and switch planes. Oh lord, he just rammed that person. So it actually kind of turned back into our favor here, so I'm really glad we got the center. The enemy pulled like all their planes north to where, yeah, maybe we will win this. We're still behind. Maybe it's tied up now. Come on. Oh lord. Someone's behind me still. Don't think they're aiming at me, so I'm gonna turn around here, and luckily... Oh lord. They just ran into each other. Right now, with no respawns, kinda have to be careful not to do that. I just ran into... Which... this is a little bit risky for our team. I'm not going to the center, because right now... right now, most of the enemies like actual planes, so not the kind of bot defenders that are just tied to the objectives. They're all in the center, so I'm just going to stick with my actual teammates here and hopefully take out their actual teammate plane, or getting confused what to call things here. So we're trying to actually take out their real planes. The ones tied to the objectives, they can still kind of respawn if you know, we take them out. Whereas once the squall line comes in, I find killing actual enemy team planes, whether they're real, you know, real people playing, or the bots, since World of Warplanes does have bots on teams. No, I do not do that, HD. I honestly have never really heard that, and I would be very skeptical, not to say, like, I wouldn't want to charge people money to mentor someone in a specific tank. You know, ask for me to play it for you. I'll play it for you on the stream and give you my thoughts, but, you know, to me that's... I've never really heard of that, like people like doing that, like say making videos in YouTube, stuff like that, but to me that's yeah, Levi, he's doing well. He's down here, if I can switch the cameras here. He's currently sleeping in his bed there. But as far as this match goes, you know, we actually won. Like, we were getting clobbered, but you know, everything changed to where the enemy, they pulled off of the center. If they just stayed there, honestly, we would have just lost. Like, they just were killing us so fast to where we couldn't even get enough planes on the map, and they would have just, you know, ended up running away with it. Alright, so I have a ground attack up next, then I'll pop into like a Mosquito. So I think I still have to grind this. Let's see what we got here. The IL-2. Do I actually have enough experience here? No, I need a little bit more experience to get through this one. Thanks, Phil. That's funny, John. Which I guess I just saw your message there. And Discord. Alright, thank you very much for that, John. I will either you know, I don't know if you can watch Thursday. It'll either be Thursday or maybe I'll do it Friday stream. I'll do something special for the giveaway. The BF 110. Thank you very much for that. I'll do something. I'll have to figure out what exactly. That way, maybe multiple people will be able to win something. Hello, Gus. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm thinking Friday would probably be better. Seems like, you know, most people are able to watch Fridays, I've seen. That's why I've tried, you know, I switched to a Friday night stream since, you know, people don't have to work next day, start of the weekend, where I think that'll work out pretty well. Which, why don't I... we have a lot of people heading here. I'll help them clear out the missile base quick. But thank you very much again. I think there's going to be some happy people, and I'm glad you like your new computer, Gus. Hopefully everything's running well. I'm still figuring out my different little setup here. Alright. I don't think I'm going to use my bombs. I'm just gonna fire right at these things, because we should be able to flip this fairly quick here. Even though there's enemies. There we go. I'm not gonna waste my bombs where I should be able to get back to the center. Kind of overheat it here, but this guy, we're both really freaking slow here. I'm about to drop out of the sky because I was all the way down on my throttle there. I'm thinking, you know, I'll figure something out. I'll probably definitely do it Friday. But I'm thinking something, you know, World of Tanks, the Santa boxes might be interesting because I'll be able to cover a lot of people, and also you know, there's potential for people to like pull, you know, tier 8 premiums and stuff out with them. I think that would be interesting. I always have to figure out something specific. What webcam? I use the Logitech 920 for my face cam here, and also this one ground attack here is gonna end up coming down here. So I'm just gonna start firing him. Or no, that's not a ground attack. Excuse me. That's a hurricane. That's definitely not a ground attack. But I'm still gonna make my way over to their base. And then I have a Logitech, I think it's a 930E or something, I forget, for Levi's cam. It just has a slightly wider viewing angle. But you can't, you know, the 920, I'm pretty sure that's the ones I have here. You can't really beat them. They're not like the super expensive. Don't get the, I forget what it's called. It's like the 922 or something Pro, like for streamers. It's not worth it. You don't need a camera that does, I think it's like 60 FPS or something. But it has like a built-in green screen feature. It doesn't work that well. Hello, Boris. No? This one, you can typically get it on sale for like 45, 50 bucks. And, you know, the quality's really nice. I'm not really, I haven't really done too well to where, oh lord, I actually just flipped the center. I have not dropped any of my weapons either, as far as bombs. I don't even know if I'm close enough to this, but I'm gonna start shooting anyway. What the hell? Might as well speed up though and finally drop a couple of these guys. We should be able to flip this pretty quickly here. There we go. Very nice. Ground attack though, like, I just find in 2.0, since they switched to, you know, the current setup, a lot of times, you know, you're able to do your job, just kind of slowly hover around the ground here and take out ground targets, kill any low flying aircraft if you get lucky. But for the most part, you know, it's a little bit more important to, say, being able to shoot down more enemy planes, and it's not like you're as good as the high altitude bombers that their bombs respawn very fast to where they're able to take out targets quicker, I feel like. But might just be, you know, I don't play these a ton, and I also play, you know, right around low tiers here, tier 4, to where maybe they're just not as effective. Which, oh lord, there's, yeah, this is an airstrip. There's actually not that much. Come on, boost. Oh god. They are very durable though, I'll give them that. Definitely not going to be able to outturn that person. Stop shooting me. Lord. Yeah. Can I drop bombs on him? Yeah, right now it's pretty chilly. It's getting down to like 17 degrees tonight, I think. Yeah, right about there. Levi's, he's gonna be happy. We finally can take him. We have a field by our house, but we only take him out there like if it's frozen, or else it's really muddy. But after this battle, I'm gonna hop into the Mosquito before getting to the BF 110 here. Which, if for whatever reason, those 2 boxes I opened up at a few matches, or 2 matches ago, or 1 match, I forget. Anyone that can't buy gold in World of Tanks, you know, you can get some free gold here in World of Warplanes just for playing, I'd say maybe 5 matches a night maybe, and you have a chance to get, it's not a lot, like 50, 75 gold a box, but, you know, it's something to where, you know, it's free, basically, if you're just playing, like, a few matches here or there in planes. Really? 2 HP. 1 HP. I was gonna be real upset if I did not kill that person. Alright, off to go this way. Not very fast, but still gonna go that way. I don't know if I'm gonna get there before the end. I'm just gonna boost because we're almost at the top there. The point bars, we're almost maxed out there, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to get here in time. We'll see. I do have someone kind of shooting at me, but yeah, we won. -2, that's pretty chilly. It rarely gets below 0 for us since, you know, we've the ocean close to us, but I'd say maybe once or twice a year we hit that. Alright, but decent battle there. Finally, you know, middle of the pack as far as points, but that's fine with me in a ground attack. But I can actually research the IL-2 here. Not that I have enough to really purchase any planes, but let me get into the Mosquito and then I'll hop into the BF-110 after this one. But yeah, really I'm just, probably by the end of the stream here I'll be able to purchase another plane. I'm not gonna, like World of Tanks, you know, sometimes I'll skip ahead a little bit, but I'm not gonna spend like, you know, convert stuff for credits or use free experience and stuff on World of Warplanes, even World of Warships. Granted, I have something like, I think I have like 180,000 or something free experience in World of Warships, to where, you know, I just haven't really had any ships for when I've played it that I want to unlock, you know, sooner. Hello France, nice to see you. Hope all is well. Okay, so the Mosquito here, I have a few bombs I can drop early on. I'll probably go to the missile one. I forget what it's called. I think it's like the military base or something they call it. Also, or no, maybe, do I have bombs? I have bombs and rockets. Yeah, bombs and rockets. So I'll go with these and then hopefully get up high and start shooting some actual stuff. Here we go. Don't know what I did, but I did something. Oh god. I kind of lost track of the closest enemies to me. But I can chew through things pretty fast here. Almost hit my own teammate there. I don't think I'm damaging anything. I do have to pull up though. Alright, there's actually, oh lord, he's way too high for me. Maybe I should have been a little higher here. Yeah. I'm not playing a ground attack anymore, Cody. I need to get with it here. Well, World of Warplanes, it changed a lot, especially this year. You know, you should give it another try. It's pretty fun. If you already played tanks, the premium time, gold, free experience all carry across the, you know, both games. Hello, Daniel S. Nice to see you. Great. Thought I saw someone coming right at me, but maybe, no, it was this guy. Yeah, him out. Oh lord, I'm probably gonna regret. If someone's shooting at me, I don't have a tail gunner. This is probably the least favorite heavy fighter I've played so far. You don't have a tail gunner, so anyone following you, you know, they can just pretty much sit wherever they want, whichever one's above me. Yeah. Nope. Maybe not everyone's above me. Yeah. That's where, honestly, I derp around way too much in heavy fighters sometimes to actually play them well. I'm just like flying around in the middle of, you know, not too low, not too high, and I just die. Alright, I didn't want to really go this way, but I guess I'll help. I'll help defend. I'll take this guy out. I have pretty decent firepower. Even though I shouldn't have sped up there. Ooh, lord. But they have a high altitude bomber somewhere. This guy is gonna get taken out pretty easily. But that he's way up there. I'll try to make my way up there. We'll see if I can actually get that high. I think they have 2 of them. Maybe? We'll see. Yeah, never mind, he's out. I guess that worked. This plane doesn't like to go too high. You can see on the right, I'm already nearing the max where it kind of likes to perform at. I say, is there? I keep seeing maybe there's still a guy up here. Who knows? It seems like we're getting, I don't know. There's that little thing pinging on the mini-map. I'm stalling now because I was going straight up without boosting. But I'm glad these other 2 guys are carrying us. I thought maybe there's a bomber up there and I just can't spot him, but we won pretty fast here. We 800 our team, 338 for the enemy, to where it was pretty one-sided there. But get back into the hangar here. Have I tried World of Warcraft? I've tried World of Warcraft. Or do you mean World of Warships? I've tried ships, yes. But as far as team score, decent there. Fighters I usually can do pretty well in, but I'll take that for a Mosquito. Let's see if I can upgrade anything here, because I don't have this. I still need to get the top 2 engines here. I got everything else. I was kind of hoping, like, I don't know too much about planes, where I was kind of hoping upgrading the airframe first was going to give me a rear gunner, and it didn't, and I was a little bit depressed. But let's get into the BF-110. The crates, the discounts for the crates, there are no discounts for the crates, but do you mean the, just like holiday ops in general, what you unlock for the festive levels? They expire, I believe, in March, they said. As far as like redeeming your crews and using your discounts, I believe it's by March. The discounts might be permanent, but I know they said as far as redeeming stuff for the holiday ops, it's basically March. So think World of Warplanes, or not World of Warplanes, the World of Tanks 1.0 update coming out in March. It'll probably be that point. Which I'll probably do another, I'll do another raffle after this battle here. Still, I'm trying to keep 3 for today, like the other streams, instead of just doing, you know, 1 in the middle, 1 at the end. Huh. That sucks, Victor. I'm sorry to hear about that. I say, I'm guessing it might have been, honestly, by the time it got up to you, maybe it was a little bit stronger. Like, it was like 40, 50 mile per hour gusts, and it was like 30 mile per hour winds otherwise, like 20 to 30. So, nothing like too out of the ordinary. Like, it's just like a normal coastal storm for us, but maybe by the time it got to you, it was a little bit stronger. It's just a stream currency, France. Take a look in the video description. You can see the URL to the chatbot shop. Alright. Don't have to worry about bombs for this one, so this might help me out. This is just like boom and zoom to where you take a pass, hopefully take off a huge chunk of HP, or you just completely miss their plane altogether here like I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, circle them, intimidate them a little bit, and yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Well, that first pass did not work out very well there. I have not played this, unless I played it like the last stream or something for you guys. This is like the first premium plane I got. It was from the early days. I remember when there was a ton of these things roaming around. Got a pretty big cannon on it, but I don't think so, Phil. I'll have to look. Kind of waiting for... Fortunately, the enemy already has 2 of their things. Kind of waiting for these defense aircraft to respawn, because I was way too low as far as being able to get back up to them, but I don't think there's even enough ground targets for us to flip this until we kill their aircraft. Or, I guess I'll kill this guy. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh lord. Crooked here. Yeah, and I have one of those defense aircraft behind me. No good. Got a few things behind me, and I got myself way too low. And I killed all my boosts stupidly too, so... God. I was getting a little too close there to use the zoom in. Leave my pilot alone, dude. My problem is I always have my frickin' finger, like in World of Tanks, I always have my finger on the boost, and by the time I need it, it's gone. And yeah, now I'm kind of stupidly stalling here, and I might actually... Oh lord, I'm not playing this like I should. Flick my wounds and hopefully myself somewhere a little bit safer. But the enemy basically has every single spot. But well, you don't have to buy World of Warplanes. It's, you know, it's free. This is one of those things. I don't even see like most of our players. Like I don't know how well this is gonna work. I was like, oh, yeah, we actually have, you know, we have some people close to here because it's near our spawn spot, but now that I'm over here, we don't really have anybody. Yeah. Wreck this guy a little bit. If I actually can aim, I can kill people pretty quickly, but that requires me to actually aim. And my rear gunner, hopefully to hit somebody. He got 1 frickin' HP or 2 HP. Yay, I finished somebody off. Still alive somehow. But if anyone wants to see a specific plane, like I'll check on the bombers, Phil, you mentioned. I'm not sure if I have them though. I'll try my best to get into a specific thing. Yes. If you're, you know, the same clans are used across planes and tanks, so yeah. So if you're part of our clan and tanks, you'll have the flying V. Oh god, I didn't see that he was flying to me, but it's kind of good he was flying at me. Go, another plane down. Yeah, I know they're about to win because our team like went from we might actually come back at this point, but we really need to either kill like we have everyone spawned in, I believe, but we're not able to spawn any more planes to where I think our only hope is if we cap them, you know, they're 1 extra point, keep our caps, or not caps, but you know, areas, and you know, kill their planes because we're so far behind here. Say, where's that guy? No idea where. Oh lord, they're all way down there, but I'll help take this person out. Or not. Oh my god, he gets rammed. This person, oh god, this guy's coming right at me. That's actually not a AI person, so alright, I need to get out of that view. Person gets rammed the frickin' or crashed into this. This person's gonna try to do it too. That might we're probably gonna win now. To where as long as we can kill, yeah, we just capped them out, and maybe they thought like, hey, we have this in the bag, but usually you just get crushed at the end. But the enemy team, they had people ramming the AA guns, and like, I don't even know, like even the guy I killed was in a fighter, and he's like just going for the AA gun instead of me. I'll take it, I guess. This is a nice little comeback we had here. Very unexpected, but I'll take it. I was fully expecting us to lose that by a Pretty large margin, to be honest. But I placed second as far as combat points. That's not too bad. As far as those planes specifically, right now, as far as like the special planes for the event right now, for the skies of Albion, I do have the JU-88 I got from the Santa boxes. But as far as, I do have one Hurricane as well. But you're asking specifically the B-25 or the B-26. I'm going to say no because I've never heard of them in the game. But as far as planes I have, maybe I have them, but honestly I don't remember actually unlocking them or anything, so I'm going to go with no. But as far as what I got here, just looking around the tech trees, don't have any more requests, so why don't I'll hop into the JU-88 bomber here. Very tempted to buy another piece of equipment, but though I got experience wise, I don't have enough. I don't want to use any free experience, so I'll just hop into another battle here with this guy. This is one of the ones I got from the Santa boxes when I opened those up. Not that you really open them, you know, it's not like tanks, it's just they automatically credit them to your account. I played one flight before the stream just to make sure my overlay was the right. Thanks for reminding me, Randall. Just to make sure my overlay was right, and didn't really go too well. But you type exclamation point raffle to enter here. You can see it in the upper right. I'll make it a little bit smaller and just leave it up there. All right. Just making sure Levi is like not staring me down. William tipped him, I think, like four biscuits this morning. He was so happy. Levi's just like, do I get more? Which I'm kind of thinking of. Excuse me. I haven't thought about like what specific tank I would do it for, but kind of like a new, not like a series, but a new type of video I would do. I want to call it like Buff My Tank, or maybe Forgotten Tank, or Forgotten Tanks or something for World of Tanks, where I look back at, like, say like an old tank, take like, I don't know, like the M4 EZ8, to where it's been a really long time since that tank has like gotten any buffs, and it's kind of, you know, left out in a way. I think it could be interesting. I believe you're talking about like American bombers. They are coming at some point, I believe, this year. I think I saw that. Like even the, isn't it one like the Flying Fortress, too, the nickname of it? I'm pretty sure I saw that in one of their like teasers. But I do plan on, in January coming up here for tanks, we are getting 2 new premium tanks. It looks like it's going to be the AMX Even, and also the Cairnavon Action X, I believe. Which I haven't gotten the hang of this thing. It drops 4 bombs every time you frickin' you know, press the space bar. The accuracy is pretty terrible, but we'll go with that. I'm probably gonna want to get a little bit higher here. The B-17, there you go. I did not want to say like a specific, like, you know, B something, because I was gonna get it wrong. I really like watching like history stuff and everything when it comes to like, say, World War I, World War II specifically, for that, but Um, I don't always remember like the say specific names, which unfortunately I picked the wrong one to where there's a lot of enemies here. I'm actually just gonna jump on up as high as I can here because I need to make sure I don't stall myself either, which is happening. Up, pull up. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna get just completely torn apart by their planes beneath me once they know I'm up here. I'm gonna make my way towards the center because I'm not able to flip this by myself. I will drop a couple bombs here since I'll be able to reload by the time I get over there. Alright, let's head over that way. Okay, actually just drop that wherever the hell that lands. I'm gonna stay up here for now and get out of this AA fire because I'm gonna help the center because again, bombers, at least as long as you in the mid tiers only have one, you're not able to like flip a objective by yourself. Like I have one tier 3 bomber and you know tier 5 here, and you know you're not really able to do it unless you have more than one of them. I've seen 2, which alright, so we got that back. I guess I'm going back over here. That's the one thing about bombers where you don't have any like actual guns to where I know I'm stalling. I kept going up higher and higher because I was gonna kind of come down and hopefully zoom in and out. But I know I'm under AA fire. Do I really want to try to hit a plane or a ship? What the hell? See if that actually does anything. Yeah, I don't think any of these are gonna hit. I want to get lower because the accuracy is really poor on this. So let me. Congrats again, HD Pixels. I'm gonna draw. You know, whenever someone wins twice in a row, I always draw a second winner. So both of you guys get it. Congrats, Robert, as well for winning. All right. I know I'm leaving the battlefield. At least their AA stopped shooting me. It's just maybe like by myself here I kind of feel useless just bombing stuff. I'm not able to flip the objectives again by myself. Especially I haven't really enjoyed the you know, dropping 4 bombs per load. It just doesn't feel like they're strong enough to me. But I'm gonna try. We just lost all the objectives. I do have that for equipment, the bomb site. I made sure to put that on. I did that and whatever the equipment does to help you protect yourself from AA fire. I'd go T62A, but most people prefer the Object 140. I guess I have to drop some on the ships. I'm not lined up correctly to do it, but we'll see how it fails. Yeah, I'm not even turning nearly close to be able to hit them. Yeah, we got crushed. I did see something someone posted like middle of today. I think it's fake. But somebody posted something pulling, like they said it was from Wargaming, like a leaked tech tree of the Russian changes coming up next patch in February. And they removed the Object 140. Like they had the Object 432 that they plan on putting in and moving the Object 430. We currently have down a tier. and then the T-62A, T-54, stuff like that. But they removed the Object 140, and yeah, I don't think it was real. People were like, they're doing that, like freaking out, like, you know, ready to revolt. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Which I guess this is a heavy fighter. That's different. Why don't I play? I'll play a plane I haven't played yet. Or why don't I play something different? This is a different plane, the SE-100. It's got a big gun on it. It's kind of fun to play sometimes, depending on if the enemies actually want to kill you or not. It's not a bad idea, Mr. Middle. Unfortunately, you know, I don't have enough time, honestly, to start another World of Tanks account on any server or console or anything. Like, I have a PS4 and I play games on it occasionally, but I don't honestly have time to play tanks more than just on my one account on PC. Thanks for the offer, but sorry. I understand it. Understood what you said. How many players, Fabio? I don't think they show you how many people are online, if I'm not mistaken. I think, like, if I had to guess, like, prime time, you know, about this time, late US time, I'd guess right now maybe 1,000 to 2,000 players are online to any server, if I had to guess. But they have AI for no matter how many people are online. You know, it can go down to like 2 or 3 real people, say like per battle, and the rest are AI. To where if there's a larger amount of people on, which pretty much most of these are actual players, like some names say like Gilbert on our team, Bert on the other team, Esmond and Eldwin, they're probably bots. Oh god, I don't think I've ever seen a team win from this side, because you're spawning and you have one objective, the other side has 2, to where it usually doesn't end well. It's definitely important, you know, the girlfriend, yes. Well, the IS-4M, I believe that's going to be a tier 8. It's the Object 705A that's going to be the tier 10 in that line. The IS-4M, it's... So basically the IS-4 we currently have at tier 10, which is why they're most likely replacing it with the ST2. The IS-4, I believe the armor's actually... It's like 20 millimeters thicker than it should be, or 10, like across like the front, the sides and stuff, to where they had to buff it when they pushed it up to tier 10. Tier 9, its armor was too strong early on in the day. It was honestly the best tier 9 heavy. Like the E75 people thought was good for a lot of World Tanks lifespan, but IS-4, you could just like run across the field and no one could pen you, except for, you know, if you're a top tier, except for if the enemy team had like a T-34 on their team, because that used to be a tier 9 heavy. Alright, I'm gonna start shooting planes. I'm not gonna be able to... actually, screw it. I'll head over here. Well, hopefully you cook for your girlfriend. Alright. Hey, Ryan... Usually I do most of the cooking, but luckily she can cook a meal here or there if I'm feeling lazy. Alright, maybe I didn't need to turn around there. The other guy, he's on my mini-map right on my left, but he's not, I feel like, close enough for me to warrant turning. He's probably really low, it looked like. Yeah, it's a ground attack. There we go, real plane. So I say we were just about to flip this, so I wanted to get to an actual enemy plane that's on the, you know, their team and not just a defense aircraft. I didn't, Randall. It's something to where I wanted to do it today, but we ended up, we pretty much cleaned our entire house up from last night, and then we were both pretty pooped, to where, not that it's hard for me to upload a video, but we ended up watching The Kingsman, Golden Circle, so the second movie in that series. It's a fun movie. It's like an action movie if anyone's not seen it, but I think both of them, they're hilarious and over the top action. It's kind of fun. So we watched that. So I actually didn't get to upload them. But I'll have them up here, you know, definitely by the next stream. God, I was kind of grinning there because I thought I was gonna ram them. Hardest part, you know, it takes like 2 minutes to upload one of the videos from Levi. It's just getting them off my phone and onto the computer that takes me a few minutes. If I try to upload them straight from my phone, it doesn't upload them at the... Oh lord, I'm going way too fast here. It doesn't upload them at the right resolution for some reason. It's strange. Well, I've got 3 of them, so yeah, I'll definitely post them like on the Discord for the stream. You know, otherwise, you know, if you're subscribed to his channel, you'll get notifications for him. Our team, we just crushed them here. Usually, this is the first time I've ever won from this side, or seen an enemy team win from this side. Usually you get the one spawn spot and you're just crushed because you're coming from one point and the enemy just focuses on keeping you there. So, hey, we're winning a lot of battles tonight. I did have a plot. They're kind of... I don't want to spoil anything about the movies in case no one's seen them, but think... You know, I see it as like a James Bond movie, but with more humor and just over the top action. It's, you know, they're definitely entertaining, but there is a plot there, and even if you don't like, say, like just like it's almost like cheesy humor, but good in a way. Even if you don't like it, there's enough like, you know, like serious tones of the movie that it is enjoyable. I'm trying to figure out what I want to play here. I might actually have enough, to be honest, to get a... Where do I want to go? Here. No, that one. Gotta find to get a Spitfire here. Yes. That. This is going to be a stock Spitfire. I don't have enough for any equipment, so I'm just going to go in with just consumables. Alright, we got some crows flying in the background. Titan, this is planes right now for tonight. Tuesday's always you know, random game for what people pick Sunday, and it's planes today. Sometimes it's spaceships, sometimes it's, what is it, shooting aliens in Destiny. But I would definitely say anyone that has thought about watching the Kingsman movies, both of them are... The first one starts out a little slow to where I'm not sure if I thought I liked it, say for like the first 30 minutes. but it's definitely, they're both good movies. I was really surprised by them, to be honest. But I don't spoil anything, so. The most I'll do is make a joke about spoiling something, but it won't be actual spoilers. We're at a party, and someone, a Christmas party a couple weeks ago, and someone's like, oh, I don't want to hear any like Star Wars spoilers. This isn't a spoiler, and I'm like, oh, like, you know, you didn't hear how like say something like Chewbacca had like a son or something and like children in the movie. Hey, I'm just kidding. That, you know, I guess you can consider it a spoiler that it doesn't happen, but it's so far beyond what to me is plausible. What would I prefer? Tanks. I don't really like heights. Or, like, I'm not fun. I don't like roller coasters or anything, so I probably wouldn't like planes. Good night, Mr. Middle. Thanks for watching. Alright. I'm assuming this is going to perform like the other Spitfire. Or not Spitfire. I keep saying Spitfire. It's not Spitfire. It's freaking Spitfire. I don't know why I keep saying Spitfire. I know it's not that. Please don't, like, crucify me. I know a lot of people like Spitfires here. I got someone behind me here. Let's turn out of the way of that. Slow down a pinch, speed up. Go, next target. Not that the AI planes are very hard to shoot at, but, you know, I like planes like this that can actually turn well. It helps me a lot. Yeah. It just, you know, it spits at stuff when it fights. Alright, so they have 3 planes all the way down there, but I wasn't going to drop down because the likelihood of them all staying down there is another story. But we'll see. They're starting to come back up. I'm not getting hit by AA yet, so... Alright, there we go. Awesome. Just gonna keep at their planes because I'm not really able to help out too much, destroy ground targets. But I don't want to get too far out here because we're not gonna survive too long here. We only have 2 planes. Oh god. Yeah, I got myself too far out here. Alright, it scared me for a second. It felt like my air conditioner was coming on. Oh god. I don't know why I still stayed out here, because I've got some people following me now. I'm gonna try... That looked better in my head. Yeah. There was like a 2% chance of me actually pulling that off. Yeah. Alright, so the fun's over with. FW56. I don't think I've actually played that before, but if I'm pretty sure I have it if you've just mentioned it, to where I will try it. Alright, that guy's way too high. They're both. Yeah, they're both really high. Screw that. I'm gonna go this way. I know. I'm like, this will look really cool. Let's go right through there. Crash. I don't think that's very effective at losing somebody, just spinning in circles. That's just me, though. Like, that was actually a player, I believe, but, maybe it wasn't, but I could be wrong. Yeah, you're spinning in circles, you're still just in the same aiming circle, that's firing at you. So you need to turn a little bit, or get distance, or something. Or else literally, you're just still in the same circle that's just randomly spewing, shells at you here. Alright, I need to keep my speed up because this guy can get away from me. Great. Don't think I'm gonna get this person out in this pass. Ooh, lordy. Well, I get him before there's somebody on me. Try to pull this off. Yeah, that's most likely a bot, I would say. That's awesome. Hopefully I don't die now. So we're actually fairly close. We should win this. But you never know. This guy, he's still just shooting the... the ground targets. I don't know. Pretty good battle for the stock Spitfire. I got hat trick for... That's good. I destroyed one of each. Also supporting fire, not too bad. Grade 4 fighter and first rank of excuse me, on my team. I'm getting the hiccups here. I just took another gulp of coffee. That's something I get annoyed at too. The squall line, they don't show anything for it. Like, I get why they put it in place as like a game mechanic, but they should at least make it like visible. But yeah, pretty good match. I actually, I barely beat out this guy as far as points go, but I did better than I thought there, and even against tier higher, tier 6 planes. So all in all, pretty decent. I shot down just for... I only shot down 8 planes. You're challenging me to 12. So we'll see how this goes. Let me see if I can upgrade anything. I might just go... Oh, I can actually... I got the top engine somehow. Guess I could have put that on earlier, but I'll wait to see. You asked me for a FW56. I've actually got to find that plane. There we go. Tier 2. That's what I thought. It was going to be low tier. I'm guessing I just got it as one of the rewards from the Santa boxes. See, can I put any equipment on this thing? Dude, that's all I'm really going to be able to afford here. Or I can put a... What the hell, I'll throw the radiator on it here. But I'll take your challenge, Phil. The door behind me? What do you mean? What's creepy about it? Like just the darkness? It is night out there where there's no yeah, we don't have any lights on out there right now. Because she's probably back in our room. But I'll try my best to do that. Lord, let's see how this goes. I need to focus solely on kill stealing here to get to 12. Probably, let's start. I'm gonna start to my right. Well, for a long time, people thought the door behind me, right outside of it, was my fridge. Alright, we have a little bit of mobility to work with here. Hey, please stop shooting me. It'd take me like 30 seconds to kill something with this little pea shooter. Ah, there's no flaps. I was like, yeah, there's no flaps on this plane. I might as well use my boost. I feel like the AA that's shooting at us, like I figure they adjust it for tiers, like whether you're low tier or high tier or something. It feels like the you know, the planes at our tier here should just get like absolutely torn to shreds. Yep, I don't think he was gonna last long. Let's go kill Philip. My cousin's name's Philip. No offense, Philip, if you're watching. Yep, that happened. That was partially my fault, but I thought the guy was gonna turn more. Awesome. That's what I get for trying to kill someone with my cousin's name, I guess. So far, I'm doing pretty damn good, though. I got 2,500 points, and yeah. We don't have the airstrip over here, so I guess I'll head that way. See, I really like the where sometimes like playing World of Warships where I think there's not enough to do. I like World of Warplanes where you kind of have the flaps to work with on most planes, to where, you know, you can get a little bit more out of your plane if you know how to use them than somebody that doesn't. I really like that. You know, they're not the most important thing, and you can have them automatically deploy with a setting. which I think I have that on, but I use flaps more than like the auto detection does for you. I might regret going out here on my own, but only because I'm not really able to kill things very fast. But I think by the time I actually get, say, one of these down, I'm gonna have like 2 enemies already behind me. We'll see though. Far so good. This guy's good bait. Awesome. There's no enemy on my tail. An enemy up there. I don't see the in-game chat get as bad as World of Tanks, only because it's usually hard. Like, some people get angry and still yell at their teams, yes, but it's usually hard to type you know, as easy as World of Tanks, because you're having to, you know, fly around a lot and dodge things, and you know, there's less free time for you to type stuff. Well, as far as like running into things, at least teammates, like, you know, it's based off I think how large your plane is, where he probably just had more HP than me. But yeah, he's obviously hacking because I didn't die. Oh my god. Yeah. Don't know. No one else is shooting Olaf? Okay. I don't think my frickin' bullets can reach that far, but here we go. Go shoot the plane that's a little bit more squishier. Maybe I don't want to get hit by whatever. Cutting the engine. Taking a little bit of damage here, but not much. So far though, this plane, I like little planes like this. Thanks for picking this. This is pretty fun. As long as my team wins. Oh lord. I probably should have picked someone else because that guy was heading right at me. Go, stop hitting me, AA. There we go. We got it back. I would say that I definitely am, I guess, carrying my team. Oops, went the wrong way. Hello, Fairy Groot. Well, you know, it's only 10:43 p.m. my time here, so thanks for stopping in, even though it's early for you. Here comes this heavy storm squall line that's invisible. I think they did say they plan on making like a indicator of when it actually happens, like visually. Oh lord. I'm gonna get myself dizzy there if I keep following him crooked. And catch up to Edward here, so might as well just peel off there and kill this guy and then go back to him. It feels like though honestly the enemy hasn't really, outside of like their AA, has even tried to shoot me in the entire match, it feels like. I guess I've gotten lucky, or I don't know. Like, I had someone behind me, I feel like, once, and that was pretty much it. Kinda hoping they turn back here, but slowly plinking away at them. Which I'll do another raffle after this battle, and then I should have one more. I'm gonna stall here. Yeah. Plane down. And then I should have one more fight before the end of the stream here. But I would say I very much carried my team there. Let's go get Olaf again. I hate that movie. Sure, anyone with children, grandchildren know what movie I'm talking about. You guys gonna keep coming at me? I think I got maybe one more kill on me if someone else gets close enough. I'll just head this way. Well, thanks, Phil, for the challenge. I'm not, even though you said it was a bet, I'm not like gonna take biscuits away from you and stuff. But pretty good fight there. Never played this plane before. I got hat-trick again. Hunt for Stormbird. That's not bad. And then a grade 1 fighter. Basically I guess the best that you can get. And rank number 1 for my team. Awesome. Thanks for the kind of plane challenge though. That was fun. I guess I really like biplanes. I think that's a biplane, or maybe not. I forget. But overall, yeah, I pretty much easily. Yeah. I easily carried that one there. Oh, that was a really fun battle there. It was almost too easy though. I ended up destroying 18. It felt like a little bit less. You challenged me to what, 12? I wonder if it counts the ground like defense, like just the AI around the bases or not, but I guess it does. But overall, pretty good battle. Let me play. I might just play this Spitfire again. Let me grab the engine here, since I'd rather not play the Mosquito again. Let me start one more giveaway here. Hello, Frizzard. Nice to see you. But this may be my last fight. We'll see how long it lasts. I might have, one more after this. But my next stream, of course, is going to be Thursday morning. I'm going to try my best tomorrow to get up, some of Levi's videos, and possibly, get one or two other things done. But we'll see what Ryan and I are up to. But for anyone who wants to platoon Thursday morning, just message me in World of Tanks. Ah, great. It's a 3-1 again. Don't know why I just drank my coffee again, because I'm probably going to want to go to bed, but oh well. I'm going to head over here first. Which I do have to make some new stream ranks here. I know Randall, I believe, is maxed out. I gotta come up with some new ones and add them in. I could just increase the interval, you know, instead of every, I think I had it set at 10 hours. It's a little bit longer, but I'll try to come up with some new ones here. Oh Lord. After that last battle here, I'm like, why isn't everything just vaporizing in front of me? Yeah, I know that there's an enemy behind me. I'm just hoping it doesn't kill me before I get this guy. I'm gonna focus on you because you're the one that was behind me. Really? 5 HP. No HP. I'm gonna go after the Mr. Jack Crow here. Guess he doesn't mind getting shot. He didn't like try to dodge me there at all. A little strange, but awesome. They got a plane all the way up there. Awesome. I'm not able to get up there. That's not good. Our plane like exploded right before reaching him. I have a feeling that this Spitfire, or oh my god, I said it again, Spitfire, was upgraded, but doesn't matter. Got him. I'm happy. not that our team's doing very well, but this guy's still way up there. Oh, yeah, it's not late at all, Phil. You know, it's only one day. But Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, I hope everyone had a. Oh Lord, this guy's gonna really wreck me if I stayed in front of him. Yeah, I'm not able to do that. He's just gonna turn around and try to get me now. Unfortunately, if you know, it would work like that, but I think Ryan's waiting up for me, so I can't stream any longer. I probably could stream for another hour here, though, energy-wise. Granted, oh lord, I completely botched this. Granted, six hours in one day is it's a lot for me to talk, to be honest. Probably won't have a voice tomorrow. I guess I'll stay here and defend. What the hell? Not that any of these guys are low enough to actually shoot at. Got 2 seconds of boost left. I'm gonna end up stalling. I'm slowly making my way up to where the big boys are. Still just barely out of my reach. Oh lord, not good. Here we go, finally. Awesome. Here's their bomber. Don't know why he's this low, but I will gladly take him out too. Congrats, John, on winning the raffle. I'm doing the best on my team. Granted, that's not saying much because our team is absolutely getting just like drugged through the mud. This other guy, he's all the way down there. What the hell? It's not gonna hurt at this point. Just go for it. What's the worst that can happen dropping at 600 kilometers an hour here? Oh, at least I defended my one little neck of the woods here. But that's just one of those battles. At least I played well for what I didn't really do anything like waste time. Like it doesn't feel like I did anything, but I still feel like I did good. Kind of hard to explain because we got clobbered here, but I feel at least like I did my job. But this will probably be my last battle, only because if I start another one, it's gonna be, you know, like 11-15 or something after it ends here. But you know, pretty good fight to go out on. I got a grade 3 fighter result and best of my team. Granted, yeah, we did lose by quite a bit there, to say the least. But you know, it was a fun stream. You know, I like playing World of Warplanes, you know, at least, you know, like once, twice a week, to where even if I don't stream it, you know, I hop in for at least my daily doubles for my grinds. At least now I can grind a Spitfire 1. I got the Mosquito. My other grinds I'm going to be doing by the next World of Warplanes stream, whenever that'll be. I should have the P51A. I just need the credits for it, so I need to grind out some credits, and the P38F I need to purchase. And also for the ground attack, I'm up to the, I think the IL2. I don't think I have it in my garage. No. So I'll have at least one of them, hopefully more of them, by the next stream. But this was pretty fun now. I really like the Spitfire, honestly, too. You know, I have 2 matches in it, but it's pretty fun so far. I'm probably just going to grab the airframe here. Credits, though, are always my kryptonite in planes because I always throw equipment on everything. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. You know, it was a fun night. My next stream is going to be Thursday morning for tanks, starting at 8 a.m. If anyone wants the platoon, you know, just send me a message in game, whether it's during the stream or right before it. I'm going to try, at least for the next, you know, until this holiday ops is over, do like half tank requests, half grinds. That way I can definitely finish my KV4 grind, T34 100, the flak toaster, the new German TD I have, and hopefully get through a few of those grinds while we have the holiday ops going. But glad you guys liked the stream today, even though I kept saying Spitfighter instead of Spitfire. But you know, World of Warplanes is always fun. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you Thursday. If not, I stream Friday and Sunday night for tanks. So you know, enjoy. Whether you're back to work or not, you know, enjoy. It's not even Christmas still, but it's still the holidays. So have a nice one. See you guys around.